We went through the album. Do you guys, when you're getting ready for an album, are there moments where you go, can we just release like one song? Because music's so different these days. You can share songs early and it doesn't hurt the album, I don't think.
Yeah, we've been releasing some instant grat tracks off the album. It's Only Midnight.
You just released that one. That one, I think it's maybe my favorite record or my favorite song on the whole record.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We love that song. Dallas Davidson wrote that one, sent it over to us, and it was a no-brainer to cut that. And then what else? We got Kissing the Girl.
Kissing the Girl Goodnight. And then we got Beers to Catch Up on coming out, too. That'll be good one.
I do wonder this, like when you got an album like you've got here, you guys are such great writers. And like,
thank you.
Even other people are cutting LOCASH songs. I think it's kind of like people in the industry know that, but I don't know what people that listen to just music like casually know. So how do you decide like we're going to cut other people's songs instead of our own songs on our own album sometimes?
Best song wins.
Yeah. And it depends what we're saying that day, you know, what LOCASH wants to feel in this album. And we literally took 2 songs that we wrote off, or there's a song called God Thing that's coming out. We took one of our songs that we wrote off the album for that song. So, you know, we're going to pick the best. And, you know, Rhett has a lot on here too. Rhett has 4 or 5 on there. He speaks LOCASH. Rhett speaks LOCASH.
Chuck was talking about kind of the way that you guys went, because there's a lot of Reddick and then there's a lot of actually some FGL influence from Tyler Hubbard.
Yeah, there is. He's co-producing now with Corey Crowder, so the energy's there, the camaraderie. You can feel it in the music now. It's awesome.
When you got on stage, do you feel like you can deliver these new songs to your fans and test them out that way, or do you like to wait until the album comes?
Oh, we test everything.
Yeah.
Everything before, like, if
Some
we do
people
it
don't.
months. I know a lot of people don't, but we do. We tested Feels Like a, no, not Feels Like a, we did test Feels Like a Party. That went well, obviously we put it as a single. But One Big Country Song is going to be coming out, and might be a single too, because we test that one, and the fans are already singing it first.
Yeah,
crazy.
I love that one.
Yeah.
There's something about it that's familiar, and when you look at it, the last time we felt something like that was with Truck Yeah or I Love Us Life. They just feel like, you know, familiarity.
Well, and you got like behind the scenes, before you even test it out on the crowd. Like I've been on the bus before where you're like, hey, come up on the bus, listen to these songs. You'll test it out to like, because you're touring, you'll see radio stations all over the country, and they'll bring radio up on the bus and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Just to kind of get like to test their ears, right?
Yeah, and we've taken songs off, like out of our even set that, you know, we just didn't see a reaction to. You know, the reaction that we want, we'll read people. I mean, people are going to tell you what you want to hear anyway on that there, but you'll know. You'll just know.
Yeah, I think you'll hear it. A lot of the time it'll be like certain songs will probably come up in good conversations, just naturally, and you won't hear anything about like other songs probably. Right?
Yeah, and it's kind of weird, like when we do One Big Country Song, we'll sing like the first verse and the first chorus, and the whole crowd will erupt into applause, and you just know that's an undeniable emotion, and then you see it consistently, like over like, you know, 5 or 6 shows. You're like, we're on to something.
Okay,
here.
yeah. And then Midnight, we started doing Midnight too, and that just seems to be like one of the big ones too. You could just tell.
People start staying up after midnight. It's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's a new thing, guys. No one goes to
Doing it on
bed.
purpose, like all the cool stuff's happening.
Chuck Wicks starts calling me after midnight now. He's like,
12:01
it's
on
only
the phone.
midnight, bro. It's only midnight.
12:01.